God bless you for tuning in this particular time. I'm Timothy Profitable. Now, in a quick one, a very quick one, in fact, in this particular video, I'm talking about a revelation that I've been talking about since elections. It's been there in the social media.
He planted his feet on top of a mountain, facing Nairobi.
The Lord is talking about Ruto.
I put the video there purposely until one very senior official called me and was talking to me about it, and he said, stop doing this kind of videos. And definitely, I've been doing a more compromised one. But in this particular one, I want us to see the prophetic time frame in Kenya right now. I'd spoken this one before. I'm coming with it again. And the reason why I'm coming with it this time round is because I've seen 3 other prophets that have talked about this one in details. And the way they elaborate it is like the time is very, very close. The very first one, because it's in Kenya, I want to talk about the very first man of God called Pastor Ezekiel. He talks about it and he warns people about one man of God, basically not in the line of calling, but in the line of leadership. He is a politician that God had already crowned. But this time round, the prophetic word has come to warn him about the consequences of some few things that are going to come and the casualty that are yet to be.
Yuko mtu mwanasiasa anakuja kupigwa na kufa. Na itakuja kushtua nchi ya Kenya kwa kiwango cha ajabu. Lakini sasa siwezi nikamwambia.
And the senior prophetic image that would come thereafter this warning. Now, the second one is about one prominent prophet, Prophet Eubert. Well, I don't know about other things you say or you talk about. This particular video, I want us to highlight, and he is very particular in this form. And he speaks to the president of the nation of Kenya. At the same time, he speaks to the politician. He speaks to the natives of the land of Kenya, that is the citizens.
I saw it. The first thing I saw is a country of Kenya. And it is something that really troubled my spirit. Because in the vision, I began to see like it was an angel of the Lord. And the angel was really, he planted his feet on top of a mountain, facing Nairobi. And in his hands, he was clasping the flag of the nation of Kenya. And as I saw the flag of Kenya, it was as though he was folding it the way they would do it in America, where you fold a flag and give it to the deceased relatives.
Wow.
Where you want to give somebody who has lost a relative, and you are burying the person, and after burying the person, they take a flag and put it. He did not show me that, but in the vision, I could feel that's what is happening.
Wow.
Then from there, I saw him move with God's speed, and I saw him stand in the center of Nairobi. That's Kenya I'm talking about right now.
I'm getting.
And a pole appeared. You know that flag? I don't know what you call it. And he began to hoist the flag. And when he got to the top, it's like a sound, like a big thud, happened. And everyone in the surrounding area began to look towards that center. And they looked up and he began to lower the flag down. So the flag became half-mast. This is Kenyan I'm talking about. And I heard the voice of the Lord saying, this is not the angel of death. But the angel of death is already in the country of Kenya. And I heard it will cause the flag to go halfway. So I'm not talking about I'm talking about Kenya now. So whenever the flag is going halfway, it might mean a government official. It might mean somebody of great importance in the, not that people are not important. I'm talking about politically here. Or somebody that they revere, or a former this, or whatever. I'm just giving you whatever it is, but I know.
Wow.
Why am I giving you in this way? Because of what I'm about to tell you. So God said, begin to pray. For I've given you many days and weeks to pray against it.
Days and weeks.
And when you say weeks, it might be 14 days. All right? That's weeks. You've already gone to 2 weeks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, then you go, maybe you might go to 2 years after that. I don't know. But when you say 2, when you say many weeks, 2 is many weeks.
Enough, yeah.
Get it.
All right.
Here.
Then he says, I've given you days and weeks. So if we manage to push the weeks, the days, it will get to a week. Then we are able to push the second week. Now we've gotten to weeks.
Weeks now.
So in that period of 2 weeks, we have the power to shift. Because the idea here is not to say, let God do it. It's all right. No. He says, I've given you a time, but I want to tell you something. I don't want to make you lose your faith. Most times, when I come here to say these things, it might mean it's very difficult to change them. I don't know if they're getting this.
Yeah, we're getting it. We're getting it.
But since there is an instruction from God, we just do it anyway. We are going to do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're going to pray against the death angel.
Yes, sir.
Now, from this angle, I want to be very confident that another one is about, a Nigerian prophet also comes in and talks about it, and he says, President Ruto, to have this thing put in place for prayer. And there is a spirit that is hovering over Kenya, but not just a spirit this time around, not just a warning this time around, but it's also a refreshment of a new breed of God that is rising up. That means the atmosphere is being cleared for a new generation of a rise hungry for God and for the assignment of God. That means it's a dispensation, season of dispensation that is happening in Kenya.
Strange smells that will be coming out. So we have to, we call it Westland. Okay, so we pray for Kenya. We spoke about the first flood, but this is the second flood. It's time for the nation to seek God. You are abusing, you are insulting, you are doing what you feel is good. The wickedness of that country is too much. You know why? The Lord said there is a lot of people in your prisons that are innocent. He said, for justice to take place, I will do my part. The Lord showed me the prison in Kenya. A lot of innocent people are in the prison. So, Mr. President, please, you are not facing the consequences because you are the president. You are facing the consequences because you came in at the wrong time. The mercy of God was upon the nation when Benny Hinn came to the country, but it wasn't all it fulfilled. The coming of Benny Hinn was able to save your life, Mr. Ruto, but for this flood is the consequences of the country because of the injustice. That's what the Lord is saying. They should revisit the issues of people in their prison who are innocent, who are crying for justice, who are dead asking God to shake the nation. So, Mr. President or Mr. Justice, go to your prison and revisit these cases. There are innocent people. Your policemen arrested them just because they choose to put people in the prison, the people they want. And the people they don't want are free. The killers are free. The Lord is talking about Ruto. Please be very careful, Mr. Ruto, of the places you are visiting. Increase your security. I beg you in the name of God, increase your security wherever you are going. You are not protected. Your security is following you. Some of them are compromised. I will tell you nothing but the truth. I'm not afraid. Some of your security guards are compromised. They are waiting for the right time to leave you behind for your enemies to attack you.
Go to the comment section and speak to us. Let's discuss this one according to what you want. But furthermore, discussing this may not quite change the prophetic ground. And this has been saying many times. So many prophetic notifications from God are not really to alter it. It's for people to be ready for any necessary consequences that will come in by. But in the nation of Kenya, it's a prophetic season. And the Christians who are strong in faith, let me brand them the intercessors. In fact, the office of the intercessors are the office that later on, or most of the times, are the ones called into prophetic ministries. So all of us, we may have any other thing to do, but in this particular, get into your knees and keep on praying. Thank you so much for watching. This is Blevoy. I am Timothy Profitable. We handle your spirituality, economic and social matters. See you in the next episode.